Hello, everyone. This is Abstrudel, and I'm afraid of heights. I've always been afraid of heights, even when I was a kid. And one time I got stuck on a climbing wall for 20 minutes. My parents were there. There was a bunch of random people. It was at some sort of youth center or something. And they had me on a rope, and there was no way for me to fall. But I just clung to that wall like my life depended on it. And I couldn't let go. And about 20 minutes later, I finally managed to let go, and they belayed me down, and, well, everyone clapped. It was incredibly embarrassing. And there's been a couple other times I've gotten stuck up places and been too scared to go down, but I don't have that luxury anymore. I have to be tough and do it for work, potentially. So I had to get ready for it. But there's a lot of other ways to do things that are brave. One of the things I did recently is I went to Idaho and worked on a paper mill. So, Idaho. It was really scary. It was my first time doing trade work in a year. I'd been out of work the whole time. And the last job I'd been at had been really, really hard. They had hazed me more than most apprentices. And a lot of it was very personal. It wasn't about my work. And so when I started this new job, I was worried it would be more of the same, but luckily it wasn't like that, and I ended up doing a really good job. Only having one day to prove that I could work hard and show up and do the thing was a little scary, especially traveling. I had to drive 5 hours there, then do the job and drive 5 hours back. It didn't help that everyone that I'd worked with before had made me scared stiff of paper mills. They had told me stories of black liquor and fogs of acid that would eat away at people and shit like that. And although it wasn't untrue, the one I went to was a lot safer than that. And I was very grateful. I was worried that I would get chewed up or lose a finger or something like that. These things happen a lot. It didn't help that when I'd gone on other jobs or gone to school, the other apprentices and journeymen took one look at me, and I could tell they didn't want me working on a paper mill or a sawmill. And it wasn't something they said outright, but it was definitely something that I could see when they sized me up. And so I was worried. What could be there that was so scary that I couldn't do it? And well, turned out there wasn't anything I couldn't do there. Well, that's about it for now. I hope you find something that you can be brave about in your life. Everyone has their own hill to climb, and I hope yours is a rewarding one. But as always, make sure to do stupid things in a smart way. Otherwise, it'll be kind of stupid. We have enough of that going around.